Good morning. Just want to say, sometimes it's 8:15 and it's already over, depending on what you want to do. Do it again. So right now, if you don't notice, the market is just one fad after the other, right? Space rockets, robots, quantum, AI chips, and nuclear, right? I've been saying that for about a year and a half now, right? You thought those quantum stocks had gone up too far too fast. There's no such thing as too far too fast in this market. You understand? So now you've got the new fad. It's metals, right? The Metals Corp, USAR, right? You want to be in CRML. So now you got to be looking for the next stock that has the word metal in it, right? Right? What is it? I don't know, but I just found one. It's TMQ. Check this out. Let me show you what this is all about. You want to see how trading is right now, 2025? Here it is. I just woke up. I haven't even a chance to even I just put the computer on, right? I haven't taken a shower yet. I got to go take a shower. It's just absolutely insane. It really is. And if you want to make sense of the market, stop. I'll tell you how to make sense of it. Every stock's going 10x. Every stock's going 10x. So here's how you do it, right? Hey, what's this stock? So here's how my morning went so far, right? Here's how my morning went. I turn the CNBC on. I see a stock go by that says TMQ. Go on my phone. Oh, shit. The name of the company is Trilogy Metals. I run into my office and I go look at the chart, right? Oh, wow. This thing was $2 yesterday. What's my first, my original bearishness, which I have to fight every day. I say, oh, wow, this stock was $2 yesterday. This is a pump and dump piece of shit. It's going to go to zero. No, that's rational thinking. You don't think rationally in a bull market, right? That's rational thought. $2 stock, and by the way, it's actually even more psychotic than that. Here, it was 25 cents the other day. 25 cents the other day. 25 cents the other day. And here it is at 6 and 7 and change. So again, my natural default is, oh, wow, what's this pumping up piece of shit? I should look to short it. Not in this market. Now you got to think, hey, what's this stock? It's about to go 100x. Okay, cool. That's my price target. So now my price target is 1,000, right? So then I say, oh, okay, maybe I could get a shot at it at a reasonable price. I already missed the faux show and the bro, and now we're consolidating. See, the bear in me says, well, this consolidation will probably lead to a rollover and it'll go back down because it's a piece of shit stock that doesn't do anything. That's not how you think. Now you have to think this consolidation will lead to an eventual breakout. And because the stock is at a blue sky breakout, it's never been this high, it'll break 5 and go to 750 because that's how the market is programmed. Get it? It's a program. We're living in the matrix, people. You think the New York Jets could be this bad if this wasn't a simulated reality? The impossibility of the New York Jets sucking this badly. You've got the Indianapolis Colts, who were just as bad as the Jets last year. You've got the Jaguars, who were giving up on Trevor Lawrence. They were going to run this guy out of town. The Jaguars won 4 games this year. Yesterday, they're world beaters beating the Kansas City Chiefs. Why is it that every team, right, can go through the cyclical nature of sports? The NFL is built to have bad teams inevitably get bad. That's how the draft works. That's how they try to make it. They want to level the playing field. But for some reason, because we're living in the matrix, and the matrix apparently is to torture me and New York sports fans, the New York Jets transcend all trends, space, and time in the ineptitude of sports. They are something that is beyond sports. They transcend sports. The ineptitude, the absolutely tragic nature of the Jets. But you have to say to yourself, well, this is it. This is the Jets. And this is the market. This is the Jets. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. that the Jets could be this bad, but they are, Blanche, but they are. You see them every week, every year, every day, every time they play, no matter what, they suck. And they transcend sucking. The Jaguars could suddenly go from a losing team to a winning team overnight, a year later, not the Jets. So now, instead of me thinking that, hey, all these stocks are bullshit, all these stocks are worthless, yes, all of that is true. But now those stocks are the ones that everybody wants to own. Oh, wait, let me rephrase that. It's not everybody. It's the computers. The computers are doing this. If stock breaks 5, must go to 750. If 750, must go to 10. It's not about the company. The word metals is in the stock. And if you notice, here's the subtlety of it. Trilogy metals. So that must mean the stock has to go 300%. See? Now you're figuring. Look at the stock running while we're doing this video right here. That's how you trade this market. Start coming up with any reason you could think that the stock is about to go up 1,000x. So if you look at a chart and the VWAP telling you, all right, cool, the VWAP is at 650. I could buy the stock here at 670, risking 20 cents with the potential to go 1,000 points. So if you're not willing to put on a trade where you're risking 20 cents, so 1,000 shares, right? Just a measly 1,000 shares. You're risking $200 with the potential to make 100 grand. If you ain't taking that trade, what are you doing? Like, what trade are you going to take? Every stock's going 1,000x. And you're only risking 20 cents. So let me see. So let me get this straight, Mr. Glick. So you're saying all I had to risk was $200 and I can make 100 grand? Yes. Because why? You're going to debate with me that this stock can't go to 1,000? Why? We keep seeing it. We keep seeing stocks go from 50 cents to 1,000. It's not like it's rare anymore. There's been one every week. Every week there's another one. Whether it's open going from 12 cents to $9, whether it's this stock going from a quarter to 750. What, you think it's not going to break 750 and go to 10? Why? Well, the valuation, Cuddy. This company doesn't even actually exist. Exactly. Even better. You don't want these companies to exist. You don't want them to make money. Hype and momentum and VWAP. VWAP keeps you based in reality. VWAP keeps you disciplined. And then you just got to be psychotically exuberant with a hint of VWAP. Because you could dream big. You're allowed to dream big. You're allowed to think this stock's going to 1,000 now, but you're going to sell it if it breaks that blue line. Voila! Risk defined. So now what you should be doing as due diligence, right? Go out and find any stock that has the word metal, right? Right? Go out there and find any stock that has the word metal or metals. Put on some fucking Iron Maiden, put on some Manowar, put on some Metallica, buy 10,000 shares, and fucking go nuts! Woo! Woo! Let's go! Every stock, 1,000x. See, last week was 10x. Nah, fuck it. 1,000x. Every stock's got to go up at least 1,000%, which is 10x. How about 1,000x, which would be 200? That would be 100,000%, which is, I'm still waiting for my 100,000% on my Algorand. How's that doing for you, Scaramucci? I'm banging out stocks that are going up 100% a day. Scaramucci gets us into what the fuck did he tell us to buy 2 years ago? Scaramucci comes on our show and starts pitching Algorand at $2.50, telling us it's about to go on. He says 100,000% potential. He actually put that on a slide. I was like, did this guy just say 100,000% potential? And then the stock went to where? Or not the stock, the whatever it is. It went from $2.50 to 9 cents. That's where I bought it. I don't even know where it is now. I think it's at 25 cents. Look at me, I'm a genius. Every stock is going 1,000x, 1,000,000x. You know, I dislike Cathie Wood a lot, right? Because she's a two-bit hack. She's a product of a bull market, right? When the market goes down, she's nobody, right? She's not finding disruptive companies. But the one thing she has right is Tesla is going to $3,000 a share. Not just 3,000, 50,000. 50,000 a share it's going to. Because if you haven't realized what the rally is, it's space rockets, robots, quantum AI chips. That's Tesla. All rolled up into one wonderful stock. Space rockets and robots. Space, rockets, robots. In a car company. It's a space exploration robot army company now. And you got all bent out of shape because he made the Nazi salute. I can't. He's a spaz. Whether that was a Nazi salute. Remember that? Remember the stock sold off 40% because everybody thought he made a Nazi salute? Uh-huh. Yeah. Right. Right. That's going to stop progress. Tesla's going to 3,000. And that's why the Qs will be at 1,000 within 2.5 years, 3 years tops. I'm going to go take a sedative and wake up and then come back and find another 8 stocks that go up 16,000%. By the way, this is a big week. Tune in. We got 3 shows today, 2 more tomorrow, 6 more the next day, then the schmooze. And then by Friday, the Q should be what? 700, 900, right? Figure rigatoni will be 50 today. What are we on the quantum stocks? Right here. So here, let me show you how to figure this whole game out, right? Does anybody know where stocks are going to go? Right now they're going up. That's the easy answer, right? So when do you sell? VWAP. Boom! Boom! Right? So if you were thinking about selling your rigatoni, good. You sell it at VWAP. It just confirmed it's selling. But then you realize, oh, wait a second. Stocks don't go down. They inevitably V-bottom and they go back up, break VWAP, and rip higher because we don't go down. You might pause or sell off for moments. And remember, that's why shorting is a waste of time. You just wait for the turn, right? Don't short until UVXY has 3 up days in a row, which is never. When UVXY goes green and stays green and then gets green the next day and the next day, that's when maybe shorting will last for more than 7 minutes. Because right now, if you're a shorter, you got 7 minutes. That's it. Maybe. 9 out of 10 stocks are ripping higher. So what's the point? What's the point of shorting? There is no point. Take care, everybody. I'll see you in the new session when we start at 9:15.